Hey guys, Jay here, welcome to EonsOfBattle.com. Today I'd like to give you some techniques on how to do glyphs and specifically Space Marine symbols. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to do an iron cross like the Black Templar chapter. First thing I did was I drew 4 small dots in a plus pattern, and then I drew V's out from those. And then once I had the V's to the size I wanted, I then connected them with lines. And this will help give you a basic shape of the iron cross. Well, once you get good at this, you shouldn't really need all that much touch-ups, but it does help. But this basic shape will give you a pretty good pattern to go off of. So as you can see there, we have the basics of the iron cross all laid out. I'm fixing up some of the points with some more white paint. And then once you're happy with that, you can go in with some black paint or whatever you use for the base and fix up some of the lines and edges. And there's one way you could try to accomplish a free-handed iron cross. Now I'm going to move on to the Ultramarines Omega. So the first thing I did was I painted a broken circle, and then once I had that shape I wanted, I then filled in the bottom half of the circle, adding more paint. And then I added the little points at the top. So there's another way I did it, is just to create the circle. And then another way you could start is to create the points first. This would be good if you have a very limited space to place this symbol, and so the points will help show where it's going to end, so that you don't end up making the symbol bigger than the space it's able to go in. And so just create your broken circle, fill in the bottom. Now for an Assault Marine's arrow, I started with the point. Now you're definitely going to want to start with the point of the arrow so that you don't actually make it crooked or out of place. You want to make sure that it lines up perfectly. So always start with the arrow and then move on to making the stump or the line of the arrow. And so just make it coming out of the middle. It might also help to place your brush in the tip of the point and then drag it back to create that correct shape. And then just go ahead and fill in the rest of the arrow. And then I would suggest once you have your line of the line, then just use your brush to make it bigger and bigger until you have the thickness of the symbol that you're happy with. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other ideas or techniques you'd like to see us do, please leave in the comments below. If you'd like to see more of our videos, you can visit our website at EonsOfBattle.com. Thanks for watching.